Hey there, welcome to this quick guide on the MobCash app. We're going to walk through how to use it to manage player transactions. Super quick and easy.
All right, so first things first, what is MobCash? Well, you can think of it like a digital bridge. It connects a player's online account with the actual physical cash you have at your desk. It's all done through a really simple Android app, making everything smooth and, most importantly, secure. Okay, so here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get you started with the app. Then, we'll take a look at your account dashboard. After that, we'll walk through how to process a deposit and then how to process a withdrawal. And finally, we'll cover how to track all your operations. I promise, by the end of this, you'll have this whole thing down.
All right, let's jump into Section 1, getting started with MobCash, and specifically, your very first login. This is step 1 for any shift, so let's make sure you're comfortable with it.
So this is the first thing you're going to see, the login screen. As you can tell, it's super clean and simple. And you'll notice it has a few language options too, which is great for making it easy for everyone to use.
Now, to get logged in, you just need 3 little pieces of info. First, your user ID. Second, your password. And third, your workplace code, which you might also hear called the EPOS ID. That code is super important because it tells the system exactly which location you're at. So yeah, make sure you've got that one ready to go.
Okay, once you're in, you'll land right on your account dashboard. Think of this as your mission control for everything you'll be doing. Let's break down what you're looking at here.
You'll see 2 really important numbers right away. Up at the top, that's your cash balance. That's the literal physical cash you have with you. Then, down at the bottom, that's your transaction limit. And you're going to want to pay close attention to both of these.
So let's make sure we're super clear on the difference between your balance and your limit. Your balance, that's the actual cash you're holding. Easy enough, right? But the limit, think of your limit like a big bucket. It's the absolute maximum amount of cash you're authorized to accept. So every time you take in a deposit, you're pouring more cash into that bucket.
And this leads us to the one golden rule you have to remember. It's a simple bit of math. Your current balance, plus the amount of the deposit you're about to take, has to be less than your limit. If that new deposit would make your bucket overflow, the app just won't let the transaction go through. It's a built-in safety check.
Right, so it's a simple push and pull. When you process a deposit, you're taking in cash, so your available limit goes down. But when you process a withdrawal, you're paying cash out, which means your limit goes back up. You're basically making more room in that bucket for the next deposit.
Okay, let's get into the nitty-gritty. We're going to walk through processing a deposit, step by step. This is probably what you'll be doing most often, so it's a great one to master. The whole process is designed to be super fast and really hard to mess up. It's literally just 4 quick taps. Let's take a look at each one.
All right, step 1. You start on the main screen and you're just going to tap that big green Top Up Account button. Can't miss it.
Okay, step 2. A little window will pop up asking for the player's user ID. You just type that in and tap Search. This is how the app finds the right player in the system.
Now this next part, step 3, is a really important little safety check. The app's going to show you the player's name. You always want to confirm with the person in front of you that the name is correct. Once you've done that, you can go ahead and enter the amount they're depositing.
And that's it. For step 4, you'll see this nice blue banner pop up at the top telling you it was a success. And if you look back at your dashboard, you'll see your balance and your limit have already updated. It's instant.
All right, so we've handled deposits. Now let's look at the other side of the coin. Processing a withdrawal when a player wants to cash out. It's just as easy, but the process starts a little differently.
So for withdrawals, there's a neat security feature. The player actually kicks things off on their own account, and they'll get a unique code. All they have to do is give that code to you. You'll then go to the Withdraw Funds section in your app, punch in that code, and that's it. The payout is authorized and complete.
And last but not least, let's talk about tracking your work. It's always good to be able to look back at what you've done, and MobCash makes that super easy.
The app keeps a running tally of everything. Your session report is basically a complete summary of your shift. It's going to show you when you started, the total amount you've taken in for deposits, the total you've paid out, and of course, a detailed list of every single transaction.
And here's what that screen looks like. It's called Transactions on EPOS. You can see everything at a glance, your start time, your starting balance, those totals for deposits and payouts, and then you can scroll through that line-by-line list of every transaction. It's all right there.
And what's really cool is that you're not just limited to your current session. You can actually go back and look at previous sessions or even download reports for any period of time over the last 3 months. It's a super powerful tool for keeping track of everything.
So, let's just do a quick recap of the key takeaways. Number 1, you know how to log in with your user ID, password, and EPOS code. Number 2, you know to always keep an eye on your balance versus your limit. 3, you've got the simple steps down for both deposits and withdrawals. And 4, you know how to use the transaction screen to review all your work. You're pretty much set.
So now that you know the whole workflow, you should feel totally ready to handle your first transaction with confidence. MobCash really does make managing your cash desk efficient and secure. It just gives you that peace of mind. You've got this.